Hi. Are you Evan?
Yes, sir. I just wanted somebody here in case, because the last time I had to do this, things kind of blew up and I had to call you after the fact.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that everything's as clean as it can be.
Okay. So they have 10 days from today then?
No.
No?
That was 10 days for me to serve it. So I've already got the judgment in the court.
Okay.
And this is my right to set them out. That says that if I don't serve it 10 days from here, I have to start over.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Okay.
And my understanding is when we get here, we give them a few minutes to get wherever they want, and they need to leave the property and we set their stuff out on the curb. Now, if they want to stand at the curb and collect as they want, that's fine.
Okay.
But the last time I had somebody, I had all kinds of problems letting them inside, so I've decided I really don't want to do that. And to clarify, I don't know if it's still the law or not, but I am a CCW.
Okay. Okay.
Just so that you know.
Okay. Well, let me go see if somebody's... I don't even know if they're home or not.
And if not, then I can go in, but...
Has the door been kicked in before?
I have the feeling that there was some domestic violence going on. Yep.
It's locked, but it's... Do you have a key?
Yeah. They might have taken their stuff.
They say they may have already left. When were they served?
Last,
Yeah. Are you guys... got this through the court? You guys are supposed to be out? Tomorrow? Well, it looks like it's today.
14.
Huh?
No. That's the day that my writ expires. I could have come here last Sunday and done this.
It was 10 days from when you were served.
And I got it on the 5th.
Okay.
10 days is the deadline for me.
15th, not today.
Okay.
It's 2 days from now.
And you
So-
said the evening, so I'm just confused.
Hey, bud.
You know, somebody with this truck
Yeah,
right
we're in
now.
the process of getting this. You said the evening, it's not even...
I can go get my paper right now. And
I got
Okay.
text messages, so...
So-
You said the evening, so...
Oh,
No, there's no sign of anything moved.
Well, because it's all, I'm waiting on the truck. We're moving it right now. I ain't got to explain nothing. It's on the way. I told you this.
damn.
I'm telling you, I'm not going to be cool about it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well,
Because that's ridiculous. You said this evening. That's why I'm getting it out right now. Waiting on the truck to be here, so... It's not
how
even 5 o'clock.
when's it supposed to be here?
Eventually, it's at 5 o'clock, so I'm waiting on them. It's my family member.
Okay. Hey, damn it. Hey.
Bro, because I'm not going to be cool about this. There's no reason for me to be cool about this.
Okay.
I can't even explain it to you, but there's no reason for me to be cool about shit.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to make this as smooth as possible. I know it's not. It's not
it's
a
going
good.
smooth.
Right.
I'm not going to make a phone call.
I know it's not an ideal situation. I
I'm not
get
making a
that.
phone call. I got a 4-year-old daughter. You can wait the little 2 hours. I don't care.
I ain't got like my shit. I was just texting you.
I'm not saying anybody's lying either.
Said I ain't getting out of here before I get my shit out of here.
Okay.
I know that. Said I ain't got to prove nothing. He said the 14th is the 13th. Don't come here. Don't try to pull up with the police. You said the
No.
14th when your writ was up. So I was going to get the shit out tonight.
The,
Get the utilities and
the
everything.
writ
taken over,
is
so-
the deadline for me to serve it. I could have come last Sunday when I received it
Well,
I'm not
and
leaving until
served
my
it
shit's out.
then, legally.
Like I said, I'm not leaving until my shit's out of here.
I don't have a truck to move it.
According
so
to
I'm waiting.
this, if
According
you
to
don't
nothing.
leave, if you don't leave now, he's supposed
I'm
to
not
arrest
leaving
you.
until
Do
my
it.
That's
I'm not
court
gonna-
order.
Arrest me. Do it. Come on. Bro, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, Evan.
I'm just telling you.
You're a racist.
Just saying, you literally, it clearly says Saturday the
You're a
14th.
racist, bro.
I don't need
Yeah,
to.
call your dad.
I don't need to do
Yeah, can I
that.
see my phone? 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna trust and believe.
Go
me.
ahead.
You ain't doing shit until I get my shit out of here. Right out. You said the 14th. It's fucking the 13th. Not even
No,
6 o'clock.
I told.
Here, he just got off work 2 hours
No,
ago.
bro,
Or
I'm
not
not
already
doing
have
this
a
shit. I've been fucked. I'm telling you what,
Alright.
bro. It'll be all bad today. I don't give a fuck. 'Cause I'm telling you what.
If I knew we had to be out today, I would have my shit
I'm
out, but
gonna
that's
jail
not what
about
he
it.
said.
Trust me, we not gonna jail about it. I'm
I got my
you don't
daughter
scare
in
me,
there.
girl.
I'm not doing that.
You don't scare me. Oh, yeah, it's your best option to call the police because you wasn't having me out today. Don't tell me tomorrow and think I'm gonna get out when the fuck you think. Look, I'll show you. I'm not worried about nothing.
And if that was the case, I would have had my shit out. But you didn't say the
Yeah, motherfucker.
13th.
You say the 14th. I'm getting my shit out right now. Man, you're not. Hey, Dad, I need you to come down to our house. I'm telling you what, bro, I'm gonna go to jail about this shit. This motherfucker over here trying to tell us to get the fuck out today. He said tomorrow on the 14th of the fucking evening, I'm in the process of getting my fucking shit out. And I'm telling you what, bro, I'm not going nowhere. They're gonna have to put in though.
So you got 2 days. You have 10 from that, or you have to start over.
Don't worry about it.
Correct.
So
That's my understanding. Now,
okay, I don't know. I'm sure about
I'm being
that.
extra sure because the
I
I leave
order.
the evening of the night and then come here a day before. I have a
Damn
phone
it,
call.
we're
I'm not
figuring
doing
this out. Damn it.
I'm not. I figured it out. I'm doing what the fuck I was
Saying
told
he
to
shouldn't
do.
have said
Okay,
don't
but
come here.
I
Because I'm
can't.
telling you what, bro,
I can't do it.
The order was on the 4th.
Trust him,
We don't have to do. Yeah.
No, I call Morgan court on the.
Yeah.
I'm not the one,
So,
bro.
The official order was the 4th.
Like I said,
This is their stamp date.
Right. So
I
when they
don't
were
know
served.
for positive which date, but I'm assuming it's this date.
don't sit here and tell me
But
the
my
14th.
understanding is,
That's what came
and
out
as
of your
I
mouth.
told
That's
them,
what he texted. I sent
as soon as I
like
receive my
I said,
copy,
as soon
they're
as we
served
received it, you tried to
first,
say the 14th.
and when
Say
I
it is.
receive my copy, and can at any time show up to that within that 10 days
With the
in
agreement,
order
you said the
to
14th.
set them out.
Is today the 14th?
And then-
Because it's not.
No, it's
Like I said,
The
we
problem-
need
the-
14th. What is
Let's,
it?
I
let's
said-
talk to me because it's
10
not
days
gonna,
from
you're not gonna
the
get
I
everything.
know. I'm
Excuse me.
sorry.
Can anybody
So-
do math? Because what's 10 plus 4? Is that not the 14th? 10 days from when we received it?
So what I told them,
Like I said,
was
it
that
says 10 days from when we received
once I
it.
received this,
Come on now.
if they were out, keys returned to me, clean, everything by today, I would not sue them for the remainder of the balance.
Okay.
You're fucking
That was-
Are
that
you?
was my
Look at your
comment.
Is there able to come tomorrow so they can have a chance?
I have to work all
I
day
got 3
tomorrow.
more tenants willing to write statements on you.
I have to be up
I'm not
at
worried
like
about nothing.
7 a.m.
Okay.
And so
And you won't be- you'll be working all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
They can't have their stuff out tonight, and you can check
No,
tomorrow.
No. I am tired of making agreements with them and then breaking them and twisting my words. I'm done with that.
Hey, are you still
All right.
at work?
Well, let me look at this. If you want to go wait over there, while I'm gonna call my
I know. I
supervisor.
figured you'd have to confer with the supervisor.
Yep.
Exactly how.
Yep.
Been through this once or twice.
Yep.
Alright.
Brianna, I'm gonna call my lieutenant to figure out what all we got here. So, if you can keep him, there's no reason for him to get.
No, because
I know how he does, and I know it's not.
you just read the message, dude. Like, I'm not.
Right.
This ain't that. I'm not stupid. It clearly says the 14th. Today's the 13th.
I'm not fucking
I got a daughter. I'm not doing this. This is why we planned out the whole day to be moving shit out. And we're waiting on.
my shit out right now. I don't want to hear shit. The truck's on the way. I don't gotta
Think
explain
I want to live in this fucking house? I got a fucking $800 water fucking leak because this motherfucker can't fix
It's fucking
shit.
Slim Ward. Go look in the inside of the house. I guarantee nobody pay more than 400. Fucking ceilings fucking cracked. Fucking ain't replaced a window in fucking damn near 9
Why you getting
weeks.
sued for 3 other houses, motherfucker?
Yeah, but you gonna tell us fucking tomorrow to fucking try to come here today. Tell me 10 days from when we received the writ.
When did you
The
get?
fourth.
When did you get served?
It was like the 4th or like the day after that.
We went to court on the 4th and got it on the 5th.
Yeah, it was the 5th, so
Did
the
that
next
be-
day, because they came here, put it in the mailbox. He said 10 days from that, which would be the 14th. What's 10 plus 4? Like, I can fucking count.
We get that.
I just fucking started a new job. I've been fucking walking to fucking work because of this motherfucker.
Okay.
Bro, I'm not doing it. Motherfucker got to put me out. Y'all gotta take me to jail. He ain't doing it. Trust and believe.
We don't have to do that over the.
Ain't nobody doing shit. I'm not going nowhere.
I just don't know what
I'm not
if
worried
it's.
about
I
it.
can't. I
Call who you
don't
want,
really
bro.
know.
Especially the way you fucking treated me. Like I said, the truck's here, motherfucker, so get our shit out.
Basically,
Don't just shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. You ain't saying shit now. Fucking racist ass bitch. You fucking are. Think I gotta put up this shit. I'll fucking house up, bro. I'll fucking house up.
However, just to make sure, but
Yeah, because we've had a couple of these, like in Shawnee and stuff.
okay.
Tomorrow, fucking 4 days, 3 days in the morning. The process of getting my shit out, this motherfucker gonna show up talking about, oh, they gonna arrest you. Ain't nobody touch me. Like I said, I'm not here, ain't going nowhere. I'm going nowhere.
224, 214 on me. 24 2 feet on me. Hey, are you available? Yeah, it's Dominic and Brianna, and he's all fired up. They've got some writ of restitution here. It doesn't say like a date they have to be out. He's saying it's got to be he thinks it's like 10 days from when it was stamped, but there's no date on, like there's a timestamp on when this was filed, August 5th. And for some reason, he's got this 10-day thing in his head, the landlord, saying that if it's not after 10 days, he thinks he has to start this process over again. But, I mean, it basically says they have to vacate immediately here. And then, of course, he's all fired up because they supposedly said that they would be allowed to be out by the 14th, which is tomorrow. So they were planning to move out today. So 828 West North. All right. Bye. from what I'm gathering from this, and then here at the top, it says, please note that the move out must be completed within 10 days from the court date on the writ of restitution. So it was stamped, do you go from that day or that day? Because neither one is today. And it says within 10 days.
To tell you the truth, if they don't get out now, he's going to have to follow a 30-day eviction. Because you give them the 3-day notice, and then you go to the courts,
Okay.
and they'll give you a 7-day or 10-day,
Okay.
and then they have to go back and get a 30-day.
See, that's what he thinks is if it goes past 10 days, he's going to have to go back and do a 30-day. So, and he's saying...
But obviously, they still have another day anyway.
Right, but since he's saying he's here now and he can't do it tomorrow...
Not my fault.
Right. But technically they have, at the very least, till tomorrow, correct?
Right.
If you go off that date or that date, they have tomorrow or Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and they said they're working on getting a truck here to get moved out, was what they're planning on. They assumed it was tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Are they being a jerk or anything?
oh, Dominic is. So, I mean, technically they have at least another day, correct?
Yeah.
So, but the landlord's saying that he's not willing to do that.
Tough shit.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Jeremy,
So.
you just getting smaller or you just getting fat?
So this says it has to be done within 10 days of the writ of restitution,
Right.
correct?
Or my rights expire.
Then if it's not done, basically I would say if it's not done 10 days after that day, then yeah, you'd have to go back and do a 30-day eviction.
Correct.
So technically we're still within that 10 days, so we can't force them to do it. If
That's
it was
not
past
my
the
understanding of the law.
Okay.
This is
well, that's coming from my supervisor.
Their rights expired the day that they were served.
Right.
I have
and it says right there, the move must be completed within 10 days.
right. So I have the right to do it now.
So they have. It has to be within
Then
10 days of the writ of
I would ask you to call your
restitution.
attorney, because I'm telling you
Okay.
that is not
Well, you
the
can
law.
talk to him because
And-
it's within 10 days of.
Because they've already lost the case in court and been evicted.
Right.
This is my right to remove them, and literally the day I receive this, I can remove them. So I could have come over Sunday and then put them to the street.
We're not going to remove them.
No, it's according to my understanding, you're here to have them leave, and
we never did that.
if they interfere with
never
me
did.
removing their property, that's a violation of the interfering with court process or whatever. I forget. I don't know what the term for it
Contempt.
is. Pardon?
Contempt.
I'm not.
It'd be
It's in here
contempt.
somewhere. I
It'd be
thought.
contempt. But we don't enforce contempt.
Okay, but I have the legal right to go in there, change the locks, and remove them.
Not by that paperwork you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Where does it say that you have the right to go right now? And
To avoid this being placed, you're being placed to the curb, you must vacate immediately.
Okay.
You
But
will
have
not
to
be
give some-
permitted to remove your belongings
Are you going
once.
to yell at me?
And it's
I'm
within
sorry,
the
I'm
10
not trying
days
to
of the
yell.
writ.
I'm frustrated because I know what I'm talking about, and the moment that this expires, I have to start over.
Right.
And then I get all kinds of trouble. My rights started Sunday. My rights end here. And I could have come Sunday and
The thing
removed
is, with the eviction process, you have to give them a 3-day notice.
done. I've
You
got a
have to
court
give them-
judgment. This is based on the court
Then
judgment.
you have to give them that one. And then there's a 30-day eviction
No.
notice. I'm
there
telling you
is.
that I've been doing this for 20 years.
No, the 30, they've already
20
lost
years.
in court.
Okay.
Then I'm asking you to call your prosecuting attorney and find out for sure,
I'm
because
not going to. Because this is a civil thing.
yeah, but you're here to ensure that they
The
don't attack.
bailiffs, the bailiffs.
No, in Miami County, we do it.
I've been doing this for 20 years, sir. I have never evicted somebody in 20 years.
Just 2 years ago, I had the
I
same
have
thing over
never
here.
evicted somebody in 20 years. The bailiffs in the sheriff's office are the ones that take care of that, not the city of Pickwick.
No, I do. I'm just asking you to protect me while I change the locks, because they're supposed to leave.
They have 10 days from that notice.
They had the whole court. We've been at this for over a month. They were
It
given
says
a
it
30
right there on the front, within 10 days.
That's my rights. This is within means my rights expire in
They
10
have
days.
rights
It doesn't.
too.
Yes, they have done those rights. I gave them a 30-day notice. I gave them a 3-day notice. I went to court. I won in
And
court.
they're going to get their stuff out.
Yeah, and then as soon as they delay me, as they have delayed for the last 6 months, playing games with me, making promises, breaking them, that kind of thing, as soon as they make this expire, I lose literally thousands of dollars.
I didn't tell you to rent to them.
I understand that.
So
but
go
I'm-
get a
what I-
30-day eviction notice, because that's the next process.
No, that's not the next process.
I'm sorry. What he's saying is he's already done the 30-day
I have
eviction
done all
notice.
that. This
Then
is
where's
the final.
30-day?
Do you
Why
have that
didn't you get them
paperwork
out
with
after
you?
that 30-day?
Because I couldn't legally, because I had to go to court. Because I had to get this from the judge that allows me to set them to the street.
You have to give them 10 days.
No, I do not.
If you go in, you're going to get in trouble for trespass.
So you're going to arrest me for doing what's my right?
Right? Because you're violating that.
No, I'm not. This gives me the right officially.
If you want to get my legal advice, I'm giving you my legal advice.
And I've already been through the legal process.
Okay,
And
and
I've been through this multiple times. This is the second time I've had to come this far.
I've been doing this for 20 years. And I'm telling you what we do here in the city of Pickwick.
Well, so then, my understanding is what I wanted you guys for was to protect me while I change the locks. Because this here very clearly
So when you
says,
come back in the next day or two to change the locks, and you need us here because they're causing an issue, you call us.
that's not the way this is supposed to work.
Within 10 days
So
of
I
the
need to
You're
take
not going to
civil-
strong arm me on that.
I'm not trying to strong arm you.
I am
I'm trying to get you to
explain.
work with me.
And I am. I'm telling
So
you. I'm giving
so
you
I need
legal.
to take legal action against the city for not protecting my rights.
Really?
That's what it sounds like you're telling me.
No, I'm telling you what we do at the city of Pickwick.
Okay.
And go after the city. I don't care. I'm giving you free legal advice right now.
So you're an attorney.
I am giving you free legal
So
advice.
you are an attorney.
Because
Is that
I've
what
been
you're
doing
telling
this
me?
for 20 years.
So you are
You've
an
only
attorney.
done this twice.
No, I'm not saying I'm an attorney, but if you're giving me legal advice, then you're telling me that you're an attorney.
I'm giving you legal advice because we don't deal with civil laws.
Okay.
You're in the civil.
This is a court
This is
order. This is
in
this
the
is
civil
order
court.
from
In the
the
civil
property.
courts. I deal with criminal law. I don't deal with civil. That's why the bailiffs are the ones that can handle this.
That is not
So
the way.
should he
That's
call
true.
so
Call
should he
the
call the
sheriff's-
county?
Call the bailiff's office Monday through Friday.
That is not the way this. That's the way I did it the last time. That's.
Obviously this isn't going to go anywhere. So
I'm just telling you.
So I need
And
your
it-
name and badge number because
Lieutenant Jeremy Webb, Pickwick Police Department.
I will
badge
be filing
214.
a complaint because you are failing to recommend or to protect my legal rights.
Okay. For future reference, go to the police department and get background checks on everybody.
I do that.
So this will stop this.
I do that.
And then
And that
How
doesn't
many
that doesn't
times have you
stop it.
been
It
here?
limits it.
this is your second court order. You should have done it the first time.
No, this is the first court order. This is the very first court order. I don't
You
understand what
have
you're
to
saying.
get a 30-day eviction.
No, the 30-day is for things other than non-payment. 3 days for a non-payment. Then you file with the court. When you file with the court, you get a hearing date. You go to the hearing date. That's what happened. They lost. They got this order, or I got this order to have them removed.
And then if they don't abide by that, I'm trying to be quiet about it. You're supposed to go get a 30-day eviction notice.
Then why would this say?
Because the courts are trying to help you.
No, they're trying to be fair.
They're trying to
but-
get them out for you.
Right. And
I
state
know
law
it's
provides where is it here? The judgment of restitution for the premises was rendered against you. This is to them. An order is filed with the court to request to have you removed from the premises. If the property is not removed from the premises, it will be removed pursuant to the court order state law. State law provides that items not removed from the premises in accordance with the court policy will be placed at the curb. That's what I'm here to do, to place at the curb, to change the keys, set all their stuff to the curb, let them take it. That's what I did the last time. And that is completely what I was very clearly told by the judge in court. I've been through this.
But we don't deal with evictions.
Okay, so then,
Call the bailiff.
no, but then I can go in and change the locks.
And then you get arrested for trespass.
And then false arrest because this gave me that permission.
Look at the paper. It says you have to give them 10 days.
No, it does not say that. It says
It says it
I
right at
have
the
to act
bottom.
within 10 days.
Within 10 days.
That is the time for me to act. That is my deadline. That does not mean I come on the 10th day. That's not what that means.
Move out must be completed within 10
Must be
days.
completed within. That's
So they
English.
can move out within 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has not been
this
10
is
days
my
of
right to show up and set them to the
It
street.
hasn't been within 10 days of the writ of restitution. Which, if you want to go with the 4th, that's still tomorrow. Or the 5th, which would be Sunday. So by tomorrow or Sunday, then they would have to be out.
That is, then I'm asking you to call your
We
prosecutor.
don't deal with this kind of thing.
Because
We don't deal with
I'm
these
telling
kind
you,
of
you are violating my rights
No,
here.
you are not. I
We
am
can
telling
call
you.
the prosecutor on Monday, but it's Friday at 5:20. There's not going to be anybody at the courthouse.
I'm talking about the city prosecutor.
And I'm telling you right now, we're not going to. This is a civil issue.
And this is a court order.
And we do not-
All I'm asking
We
you
do not
to do is,
file charges for contempt.
I'm not asking you to
They
do
are
that.
filing charges. That's what they are. If they are in violation of the 10-day order, they're in contempt of Magistrate Zool's orders. You
Magistrate
have to go
Zool's order was for me to set them to the street.
within 10 days. They have the right to get out of the property.
No, they have. And if you
I'm
have,
gonna
have,
tell
have
you
you
right
been
now.
in court when he's always told them, you have to get out quickly because as soon as they
I've
get it,
been
they
in
can get out quickly.
Magistrate Zool's courtroom a lot. And I know he's trying to help.
Yes, he's trying to be fair. That's the one thing I like about him is he is fair and even-handed
But I'm telling you-
between both parties.
To help you from criminal and civil litigation, you need to give them their 10 days.
That is not what he says.
And then you take them back.
So
and then
what
the
you're saying is
magistrate
that,
says
that
they
and
are
then I'll get another one of these, and I'll come out here and you won't do it again.
I won't, because the bailiff's office is the one that comes.
Not in Miami County.
Okay,
That's
are
true
we done?
in other counties, but not in Miami County.
So why did you tell her the 14th?
I did not tell her that. Would you let me talk for 1 second? I said that my writ expired on the 13th.
We've been talking for more than 1 second.
Is that you? Is that your phone number?
Looks like it. I said that the writ expires on the 14th. So I was trying to be decent with them and say, because I told them on that date that that they needed to be out quick. And then when they came back and said they had some issues, trying to be a decent guy, I said, okay, how about if you're out by Friday, and this was last Friday originally, if you're out by Friday, I will forego any legal action to sue you for non-payment.
Okay.
And they said, well, that's fine, but we need a little bit more time.
You said this to her verbally?
No, that was on the text.
It's not in this text.
Well,
And
I don't know if I have all the texts or if I have. I know that I have them printed off at
paralegal
home.
now, and what you text is the ID is you were notified first, then I get my copy.
Yeah,
The
and
date on the writ is August 4th, so August 14th should be the final day. That's what
for
you
me to react, they've deleted the other ones. I'll see if the rest of it's on.
This is a cover sheet from the last time I had this several years ago. And then the next message you sent was August 14th. They'll be out.
Okay. Here, I go all the way back.
You gotta help them get out
Yeah,
tonight, or
they'll be out by the 14th. That was
Right.
the date.
Okay.
No, that was not the date.
Well, that's what you sent her.
No, look at my texts.
Okay, I'm
Because
looking
they've deleted their text.
okay. I was gonna say you seem like you have a rational mind right now,
part of
but
the conversation.
it's not gonna happen today. We can't
I
do
can
it.
see his side.
I understand.
I can see your guys' side.
I understand.
I can see both sides. I'm in the middle.
You're along for the ride.
I'm just along for the ride, man.
You had till last
I
week.
don't know. I don't live here. I don't
My
make
offer was that if they were out by today, I would not sue for back rent.
Where'd the 14th come from?
That was the date that was the expiration of my.
Sue for back rent. They were a month behind to start with.
No, they are over. I think they're up to almost $2,000 now with everything.
Because I have the receipts from his mom where she's been paying you as well.
Because see, it started here. If you are out by Friday evening and have the keys to me and the property in decent condition, I will not move forward with the second cause of action where I sue for back rent. They said, could you extend that until next Friday?
Still not saying you need to be out by the 14th. They're just saying you're not gonna sue
No.
them
Exactly.
if they're out.
Exactly. That's my point. I had the right to set them out as soon as I got this,
Okay,
and
but
I
here's
was
the
trying to
point.
get
It's not
decent
even
with them.
Friday
Within
evening
10
yet.
days.
Really, I have
You've
to
been
wait
here for an
30
hour.
days. You only gave us a 3-day fucking notice.
And I get here at this time, and it's clear that they have no intent of getting it out
What do
because
you mean?
nothing
That's
has been
clear,
done.
and half the stuff is out of the house.
He
I
just
personally
pulled
moved it.
I have.
What are you talking about? I personally moved half their shit.
We're
in
not
the
getting
last
anywhere
week.
with this argument.
We're not getting
I'm
anywhere.
just-
You're
You're
right.
saying they're not trying to move, and I'm telling you, over the last week, I have personally moved half the shit out of this house.
Well, then let's get the rest out so I can read
We
it
have
because
to
I'm
work
busy
too.
tomorrow.
You want me to get well? I don't get evicted. I don't mind, but you want me to lose money?
I'm already out thousands of dollars.
We based our schedule on what you sent them. You took them to court. You also texted them, and you said the 14th.
So in other words,
That's
from
what we
now on,
based it
never be decent with anybody come the
Well, I
first
don't
day.
know what you
no,
wanna
no,
do
because
in life.
that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm never going to
Okay.
try to work with people.
Okay, he's
and
my
if that's the
son.
case, they would have been evicted
How you-
back in April. at
And we
least.
would have got him out by the time the
This
court
is
date.
what happens when you become a landlord.
I understand that, but my problem is not that. I realize what I'm dealing with them.
Okay, but
I'm saying that this is
my
not
problem is
being
not all how you want to deal with your
It's
other
me.
landlords, your other customers. I'm telling you, dealing with my son, you told him the 14th. That's what we based it around. We've been moving his stuff out. He ain't tore up nothing.
So
He
never
even cut the grass the other day.
never try to be decent with anybody.
Listen, you
That's
can
what
do
you're
what
telling
you
me.
want to do in life.
Because
I'm not
they've
sure.
literally
I'm
not
47.
been current since January, and
Okay,
I
but
kept
I'm
trying to
47.
work
I
with them.
live the way I
He's
live.
trying to be civil with you. He's
I'm
saying
trying
that
to be civil.
we've
I'm
been
just
moving their
frustrated.
I
stuff
understand.
out.
I understand you're frustrated.
Okay.
Let's take a step
So-
back.
You
Yeah.
said the
They're
14th, so
working
that's
on
what me and his
moving
They're
lawyer
saying
did.
that they're going to be out
They will
by
be out.
tomorrow evening, correct?
At the latest.
What time?
I have
roughly?
no clue. I can call
Let's
his mom.
say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Come back at 6, 7 o'clock. If they're not out by that point,
They're not going to enforce this.
But here,
Because
here's
then
the
they're
thing.
going to make me wait till whatever day because
Monday.
that's
What
not
he's
what the law
telling you is the
Sounds like a
truth.
bill.
First
Okay.
of all,
Well,
the
then Monday.
city police officers don't enforce those. The
No,
sheriffs and the bailiffs do.
No,
I'm telling you that I know
I
the
understand they don't. Their job is just to protect me and allow
law.
me
No,
to
their
do
job
what
is
I
to
have
come
the
out
right
if
to
We've
there's a
done that so far.
disturbance in the midst
Right,
of the
and-
event.
Nobody's gotten
I'm
hurt.
doing. I'm just here trying
Nobody's
to do
physically been hurt.
Yeah.
Pride,
Take
maybe.
my legal right.
emotionally,
Ego.
yeah, ego and emotionally.
Sure.
I know. The only
Bailiffs
thing I
are
wanted him
I guess
here
that's
for
a risky run
was
when
to
you're a
keep the
landlord.
peace. That's really all I wanted him
It
for.
sounds like
I mean,
they're
they
trying to
could've been-
cooperate to be out by tomorrow.
I could have been a
Worst
dick and
case,
said, fuck it, we'll wait till Monday.
Yeah.
Because
Call
technically
Monday.
they won't be open till Monday. So as long as he's out by Monday, you don't have a case.
And then if he's not out, this expires, and I have to.
It
start
doesn't
over
expire
again.
before Monday. It's civil law, business days. It's stated in every case. I know. I used to be a criminal. I've dealt with the criminal side. I'm a legal. I deal with the civil side. And I'm telling you
You're honest.
that doesn't expire until Monday when they open
That's the
again.
point. Expire.
Expire,
I
which
have
means
rights
then
now.
you're legally culpable in any way that you're talking about. But until then, you're fine. You're not out any money. You ain't gonna gain no more money by putting him out today than you would by putting him out Sunday.
I'm trying to.
I mean, honestly, you don't lose anything.
After all these tips, nobody's going to
You're going to get a job.
Whether he leaves today or he leaves Sunday, you lose no more money than whatever you feel like you've already lost. So honestly, you're stressing about nothing. I'm telling you, I'm giving you my word as his father, they won't be here on Monday. Nothing. None of their property, not my grand, nothing. You are free to change the locks, change the windows, paint the house. You can set this motherfucker on fire for all I care.
No, that would be.
They
a criminal
won't
act.
be
I'm not
here.
gonna-
I'm
I'm
telling
not, I'm
you.
not going to knowingly commit a crime.
And I'm
I know
giving
what you're
you
trying
my
to
word
say.
as a man. They won't be here Monday when the court's open. You can do what you want. Go crazy.
So that would
this
be
is my
no longer
suggestion.
trespassing if you
It will
come
no
on
longer
Monday.
be trespass. You kick the
This
door
is
in,
my
knock the window out,
suggestion.
do what you want to do.
This is my suggestion. Sunday evening, come here. Check it. If they're here,
Here, this is
or
my
anything
suggestion.
like that,
I will give you
then
my
on Monday
cell phone
morning,
number.
as soon as they open,
Sunday evening,
you need to be at the
you can
court.
call my phone and I will tell you. If it ain't out by Sunday evening, I will come over here personally and get it all out before I go to work at 11 o'clock. You can call my phone and I'll tell you you are free to do what you want. And if they ain't out by Monday, and let's just say I don't keep my word, kick the door in. That's your legal right. Do it.
I think
go
I
crazy.
think I would have a problem if I kicked the door in
Well,
because,
however,
because
use the key, whatever
he
it is.
could make the argument.
I don't know
that
what
I'm- that
landlords
I'm-
do. Use a key, get a
No,
whatever.
no, but
They won't be here.
based on his assessment, which I disagree with, but based on his
But you're
assessment.
disagreeing with. Do you understand that civil? They
No, I
don't.
totally get that.
That's
I was
not
a
his.
paramedic
So we come to
firefighter for
conclusion
25
Sunday
years.
night
I've been
then?
involved in all kinds
Sunday
of
night?
He didn't like him and
feel
he wanted
like-
to put
That's what
him
we're
out
going for.
legally. He
I
can't.
mean,
Yeah.
He has no standing to make him leave here.
You need
His
to bail up
only
the sheriff's
standing
office.
is
Yeah.
to stop a
What?
disturbance.
This stuff right here. Anybody take a look
That's
at
it. All he can do is stop a disturbance.
Throw 'em up in the air.
Let's just say it was Monday and you have that paperwork.
So,
He can't put him out.
Let me ask you a question. Based on your assessment, would your attitude be different if I had
I
something
need a drink.
from
Like a hard
Zoom
one.
that clarified what I'm saying? I'm just talking about for the future. Because
You have to deal with the bailiff's office.
That's what he's
they
telling you.
stopped
Yeah.
doing that in Miami County.
No, they didn't.
If it's not them, it's the sheriff's department.
That's their job. It's a
Yeah.
civil
20 years, I
litigation.
have never done this. 20 years.
The sheriff will, a deputy will come out and serve paperwork, and at that time, that's when they say you need to go now, or
This is all over my
Never
head.
done
right. It's the sheriff's office that serves that paperwork.
Because they stopped
If it's not the bailiff,
the writ as my
Right.
way of being able to hire my own people to do
All
it.
over my head. I was here
The
to help.
courts deal with the
Trying
sheriff's
to help
office.
my.
The bailiffs are a court.
Obviously, nothing's getting done.
Miami County offices.
Right.
yeah,
So they take care of it.
Oh my gosh,
Your
what you
turn.
want?
they would be.
So if I have something from him in the future that says that you're wrong about that, what would your attitude be? Let's say we showed up a year from now.
You're not going to have something to
You're
say.
gonna
Okay,
call-
let me have this
He'll
conversation.
send the bailiff out here for
I
you.
understand you've been respectful, and I actually appreciate that. So I apologize for my
I'm gonna
frustration
tell you, in a
coming out
year-
after you.
If
You know what?
ignore it,
You really
ignore
need
it.
to drop the racist
Ignore it.
thing. I have 2 black kids, okay?
anyways,
That
it's going to
doesn't
be
mean anything.
through the sheriff's office.
I have 7.
I have never done an eviction. Nobody in the Pickens Police Department.
Nobody's gonna dispute that with you
Just
quick.
let's pretend that I'm correct and you misunderstand. Let's pretend that. If I then have something right from the judge, signed by the judge, that says that that is in fact the way it works, what would your attitude be a year from now when
A
this
cat will eat it later.
If I
Oh, yeah.
get other notice that things have changed through the court system and we are now in charge of doing evictions, then I will do my
I
job.
wouldn't say that it's that.
You have-
It's I'm here acting to remove, and only job you just leave me alone, woman. The only lost my train of thought. The only idea here is keep the peace, and if somebody tries to get in the way of me doing what I'm supposed to be allowed to do, then that
If you
action.
have the full legal, it says on this date and this time, you are allowed to change the locks and move them out. I would do that.
He lying. That ain't his job. The bailiff would have to come do it. But okay.
You can read that and reread it
No, I'm
100
trying to
times.
fi- I'm
It's not
trying
going
to-
to change anything.
I'm trying to
that's
find the
happening.
term that I was looking for because I know exactly what the judge has told me, and I
You have you have 4 police officers here telling you the same thing.
Can you call your damn mom? She won't leave my. Well, she won't leave the phone alone.
Because I told her we got a handle on it.
That's the term you're looking for. It's called an order to vacate.
I'm talking. I can't talk now.
You had 4 officers here, and they told you the same thing.
I'm not trying to argue this moment. I'm trying to figure out for the future how, because,
You need to talk to the bailiff's office.
okay, but let's presume that I'm right. How do I prove that to you in the future?
It's
That's
not-
my question.
Then it's not going to happen because we do
Okay,
not
let's
deal with it.
pretend.
We're not
Just give me the
pretending.
answer I'm asking.
No, we're
Like
not
it's
pretending.
No,
I
no,
know
I'm not
this-
asking
hold
you.
on,
to
hold
change.
on, hold on, Evan. Hold on 1 second. I know this because of previous dealings. The city police will not do anything
I-
with civil at all.
I'm not
Does
talking
matter.
about civil. That's not what I'm
This
saying.
is all civil.
I am saying
None of this is
you're
criminal.
telling me that my rights don't exist here.
Not
No,
saying
he's
that.
telling you.
No, he's telling you you need to talk to the sheriff's office
Anything
and the
involving the
bailiff.
court
Okay,
system is a
okay.
civil issue.
Okay,
you come
so you're
here-
saying that the bailiff has to do it. I'm telling you, what if I had something in writing from the judge that says that the bailiff in Miami County does not do that anymore?
And in parentheses underneath it, it'll tell you to contact the sheriff's office.
A sheriff deputy would come out here and serve paperwork or whatever
Just like
and
we don't
enforce
serve
the.
protection orders, we don't serve evictions, we don't serve any of that. That's
all
all
that paperwork
deputies.
is-
A sheriff would
All I'm
come out
trying to
and
figure
say.
out is what, if I find out that I'm right, what I need to do to prove to you in the future that
Dude,
I'm
we spend half of
Just
our life
just
here.
call
You're
the
not
sheriff's
right.
department in the future. Don't call the
The
city
sheriff
police.
won't come in. This is Piqua. This is not.
They have jurisdiction in
They don't
county.
have jurisdiction.
Okay,
Miami
I did
County.
not think that
They
was the
have all
case.
Sheriffs are
jurisdiction.
county.
Piqua is located within
But I
Miami
thought-
County,
I
so
thought
they have
that-
jurisdiction
yes,
in the entire county.
Yes, but I
Just like
thought
I
I
did.
thought that if they were called here, then they would say, well, that's a Piqua matter first.
For
If it's
civil
a
issues,
state-
they
For
take it.
this?
For criminal matters, it would be us. If they called us because they're fist fighting, it'd be our issue. But because it's a civil issue, it'd be a deputy issue because they're court deputies. You understand?
That's what the difference is.
Yes.
Exactly.
We handle criminal law.
So
The only thing that we ever deal with
okay.
from a court order paperwork wise is child custody. That's the only thing that I ever deal with, and we deal with.
And
it
most of
today.
the time, you
Well,
guys don't
well,
even
well,
deal with
then in
that,
that
and I know that
Like a
too.
court order.
In
And that's only if
I know
there's
that
something
one.
that's since a judge says this person gets this kid now, then we do it. But if it's like visitation stuff, somebody saying my dad, kid's dad won't let me see my kid,
Even
that's
with a
civil.
court order
I'm
like
just
that,
asking
it's
whether you
still
can call
considered a
one.
civil
So
issue.
Exactly.
A lot of times,
It's a contempt.
Yeah, because it's a
a lot of
contempt of
the
court, which
times
is basically what
the
this is.
sheriff's department the one who has to
So
deal with it.
criminally, we can't do anything.
Chasing a kid down in Huber Heights with a knife right now, they don't have the time to come here right now. The sheriff's department.
That I can understand. That I can
So-
respect. But
I'm going to
if-
tell you,
if
I'm,
that's the
I'm
case.
saving you time. They're going to tell you to contact the courts on Monday morning.
And
it
by
sounds
then,
like
everybody's out. So there's.
provided they don't break the word as they have done 1,000 times. Hopefully, this man is honest
He's
enough to
not.
make.
He's
At
not
the
going to
moment-
go back
At the
on
moment, I
it.
have some faith in him, and I'm hoping for
The
that.
only time he ever screwed me over was in a trial.
If he says they're going to be out by no later than Sunday, they'll be out. So
So your best bet is to wait. Because Mr. Burge will help get this taken care of. And if he doesn't, you can contact the courts Monday.
Okay,
All right?
I strongly disagree with you, but I do.
People disagree with me every day. My wife's going to disagree with you 5 times tonight.
Only 5?
Yes.
Only 5?
Well,
How the
you
hell
got
do you do
the
that?
right then.
What's your secret?
he'll go to bed at some point. That's why it's only 5.
Oh.
So hopefully this all works itself out.
And she's a probation officer. She tell you the same thing.
Okay,
All right.
sir. What's your name, sir?
Dion.
Dion?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, he never ran my dad.
That's my phone.
I'll call you when they're done.
If you would please, because you seem to be.
Yeah, he's good.
I used to be like him, though, but I just,
Thank you. Go back to